Welcome to the Digital Knowledge Base and ICT Market module. Today we're going to have a look at the module objectives, have an introduction to the digital economy, look at the benefits of the digital economy and the useful tools involved, and how digitalization fosters entrepreneurship, the sharing economy case. So the objectives of this module is aimed at supporting female entrepreneurial businesses to embrace digital technologies. The training aims at providing the attendees with a better understanding of the digital economy, to raise awareness of the new opportunities available and improvements that the digital technologies can offer to a business, and how the digital economy fosters the rise of new forms of work organisation and business models. As an introduction to the digital economy, let's have an overview. The digital economy is the worldwide network of economic activities enabled by information and communities technologies. ICT. It can also be described as an economy based on digital technologies, computer, mobile phone, audiovisual. The term digital economy was coined by Don Tapscott, author of the book, The Digital Economy, Promise and Peril in the Age of Networked Intelligence, published in 1995. The digital economy is sometimes called the internet economy, the new economy, or web economy, but some economists assert that the digital economy is more advanced and complex than the internet economy, which simply means economic value derived from the internet. Defining what constitutes the digital economy has been problematic, as it is becoming increasingly difficult to separate both terms as the use of technologies became widespread. However, Thomas Miesenberg, an American economist, intended to establish three main key components of the digital economy in 2001. There is the supporting technology infrastructure itself, the hardware, software, telecoms, and networks. There is the e-business component, the digital processes by which business happens. And the last key is the e-commerce, the digital transactions through which customers buy and obtain products and services from organizations. So the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the OECD, characterizes digital economy through a set of key features: mobility, use of data and network effects. The digital economy enhances mobility in many different dimensions. For example, intangible property is one of the features of the digital economy. The associated rights are easily transferable to low taxation jurisdictions. Users and customers can also perform commercial activities across borders, which challenges traditional tax systems. Data as a source of value is a key feature of the digital economy. Data is collected from several market players and activities. The increasing capacity to collect, store, and treat massive flows of data has led to the concept of big data that could generate value either in private or public activities. Network effects are pervasive in the digital economy. They have allowed private value creation, especially through so-called multi-sided business models. In those models, several groups of persons interact through a platform, resulting in positive or negative externalities. Many examples could be quoted of multi-sided business models, for example, payment card system, operating system, media industry, but the most famous one is that of compulsory advertising, considered as a negative externality, which is intrusive or maybe unattractive, which is compensated by the low cost or even free offer of a service. So the impact of digitalization, according to the European Commission figures, the digital economy is growing quickly. The information and communication technologies, the ICT sector, represented 30% of the European Union GDP from 2001 to 2011. It permeates the world economy from retail, e-commerce, to transportation, automated vehicles, education, massive open online courses, health, electronic records and personalized medicine, social interactions and personal relationships, social networks. ICTs are integral to professional and personal life. Individuals, business and governments are increasingly interconnected via a host of devices at home and at work. These exchanges are routed through millions of individual networks, ranging from residential consumer networks to networks that span the globe. The convergence of fixed, mobile, and broadcast networks, along with the combined use of machine-to-machine, M2M communication, the cloud, data analytics, sensors, actuators, and people, is paving the way for machine learning, remote control, and autonomous machines and systems. Devices and objects are becoming increasingly connected to the internet, leading to convergence between ICTs and the economy on a great scale. If the framework conditions are met, ICT could lead to increases in productivity and innovation, contributing to GDP growth in much the same way as electrification in the 19th and 20th centuries. The digital economy is already transforming the way of working through standardization and optimization of resources. It has developed new channels for buying and selling, which we will look at. Individuals and companies have a better access to information and can communicate faster and more efficiently. Digital technologies enable actors to save money by exchanging goods and services without intermediaries. Digital economy is nowadays widespread in every single sector of the economy. This module is composed of two parts. The first section will deal with the benefits of digitalization for companies, and particularly for SMEs. And in the second and final part, we will study how digitalization fosters entrepreneurship by offering cost-effective and online working tools, and through the emergence of a new form of work organization, the sharing economy. So let's look at the benefits of the digital economy and what the useful tools. Digitalization offers companies a broad scale of new tools in order to improve their efficiency. This section is organized in three parts. The first part introduces the enterprise resource planning, the ERP. The ERP process will be defined, and then some examples of the ERP will be presented. The second section will present collaborative software as a digital tool that is particularly useful for entrepreneurs who are working through home office, are working in global environments, or are integrated into the international value chains. And finally, we'll give an insight over some examples of e-services as a cost-effective solution for entrepreneurs. So the ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, is a business software aimed at facilitating the process management. It enables organizations to collect, store, manage, and interpret data from many business activities. We'll have a look at one of them. All ERP systems are based on a shared database that support multiple functions used by different business units. In practice, this means that employees in different divisions can rely on the same information for their specific needs. You have ERP Next and Dollybar, built for SMEs and help companies manage these daily operational activities. So here we have an example. These tools have been generally used by large companies, but now becoming increasingly important within SMEs. They were built for small and medium-sized companies and include modules for customer relationship, selling, buying, inventory, manufacturing, accounting, and project management. The applications are form-driven, which means that information just needs to be filled in a set of fields, and then the application does the rest. For example, we have in sales, it helps implement functions of ordering, placing orders, order scheduling, shipping, and invoicing. For production, it helps in planning and optimizing the manufacturing capacity and material resources. In distribution, it controls warehouse processes, manage movements in the warehouse, and responds faster to challenges and changes in supply and demand. It can also help in accounting to automate any financial operations while ensuring regular compliance and to gain real-time insight into overall performances. So let's have a look at an example. Customer relationship management, CRM, is one of the functions offered by the ERP. CRM is an approach to managing a company's interaction with current and future customers. This approach tries to analyze data about customers' history with the company. It helps companies then better improve business relationships with their customers in order to retain them by driving sales growth. The CRM approach enables companies to assess the needs and the expectations of the customers as precisely as possible. CRM involves using technology to gather the information you need to provide improved support and service to the customers. The information can be collected from a wide range of different channels, including the company's website, telephone, email, live chat, marketing materials, and social media. So here we have like verbal communication, internet, email advertising, telephone marketing. The appropriate data is classified. Then the composition and insertion of data into the organization database. With the collection of this, the data is analyzed, and then the information is sent out to various components of the organization. So the support, the selling, marketing, and management. So collaborative software is an application software designed to help people involved in a common task to achieve their common goals. It helps people who are often not in one office space to communicate, collaborate and share data more efficiently. This has become increasingly important for very small companies who often work together with collaborators from different places and sometimes freelancers from all over the world. The main goal of collaborative software is to improve productivity within the company by overcoming physical borders. Collaborative software can also be divided into 3 groups in terms of the level of collaboration. So you have communication, which enables the exchange of information, like, for example, video calls. Conferencing, which allows interactive work toward a shared goal, like brainstorming or voting. Then you have coordination, enabling the shared processing and management of files, documents, and other data types, like storage spaces for data. So here we have 3 examples of communication and conferencing platforms: Cisco WebEx, Google Hangouts, and GoToMeetings. WebEx is a collaboration software that provides an on-demand collaboration, online meeting, web conferencing, and video conferencing application. The free version software allows only 2 people to video conference. You then have Google Hangouts, which is a free communication platform developed by Google and includes the following features. It includes instant messaging, an online chat, which offers real-time text transmission over the internet, video chat, which is the technologies enabling the reception and transmission of audio-video signals by users at different locations for communication between people in real time. You have SMS short message service, which is the text messaging service component of phone, web, or mobile communication systems. And then you have VoIP, voice over IP, enabling the delivery of voice communications and multimedia sessions over the internet. So Google Hangouts enables to gather from 2 to 10 people simultaneously. You also have GoToMeeting. This is an online meeting, desktop sharing, and video conferencing software. It is free for the first 30 days, but then using the software requires a fee. GoToMeeting offers users a large flexibility in regards to meeting planning. Meetings are easily accessed through a virtual conference room in which the host can share the desktop. Furthermore, it enables to avoid the travel expenses for the meeting attendees. Here we have 2 examples of file storage websites. So you have Dropbox and Google Drive. So Dropbox is a free online file storage site where documents and videos can be stored. This application is available on computer, smartphone, and tablets. Creating an account is the only requirement for using it. It also allows sharing a file via a link that can be sent to anyone, including recipients that don't have a Dropbox account. And Google Drive is a file storage and synchronization service created by Google. It enables users to store files in the cloud, to share files, and to edit documents, spreadsheets, and presentations with collaborators. Google Drive encompasses Google Docs, which is similar to Word, Sheets, which is like Excel, and Slides, which is similar to PowerPoint. The application allows a group of collaborators to work simultaneously on shared documents in which the collaborators can see the changes made in real time. It is therefore often used in international groups of collaborators to work more efficiently on one shared document. So let's have a look at the e-services. An e-service is an application using the information and communication technologies, ICTs. This application is aimed at facilitating the delivery of services. For instance, e-service can provide online advertising. Online advertising is a form of marketing tool which uses the internet to deliver promotional messages to consumers. It can include email, social media, display advertising, and search engine marketing. As an example of a free online advertising, we have MailChimp. MailChimp is an email marketing service that allows its users to create targeted campaigns, automate helpful product follow-ups, and send back in-stock messages. This service is increasingly used by SMEs. Its use is very easy, no software downloading is required. MailChimp also allows following up the sending of emails and analyzing the behavior of the recipients. This can be very useful to assess the best time to send out documents. So how does digitalization foster entrepreneurship? The sharing economy case. The following section will define the concept of sharing economy, and to illustrate the explanation, we will introduce a couple of successful companies in this sector, and finally, the advantages and the challenges that the sharing economy might have to face in the future will also be discussed. So, introducing sharing economy. Sharing economy is a hybrid market model in between owning and gift giving, which is based on peer-to-peer sharing. This model includes the collaborative consumption, collaborative lifestyle, collaborative funding, contributive production, and free culture. Digitalization is among the major drivers which enabled the emergence of the sharing economy. Internet and electronic devices make the use of shared goods and services more convenient. Sharing economy fosters new forms of intermediation. It establishes a direct link between suppliers and clients. According to some figures, the sharing economy could reach an amount of $115 billion worldwide in 2025. The historical actors are nowadays challenged by the new actors of the sharing economy. Business models of the sharing economy have been very successful in a variety of different sectors such as hotel, retailing, transport, and tourism. So let's have a look at some success stories. In the hotel industry, we have Couchsurfing, which is a hospitality exchange and social networking website. The website provides for free a platform for members to surf on couches by staying as a guest at a host's home, host travelers, or join an event. You may also know Airbnb, which is a hospitality exchange website, but unlike Couchsurfing, the platform enables owners to earn money on their property, and the website charges a fee. In the retail sector, you have the food assembly, La Riche qui dit oui, or La Colmena qui dit ceci, is a network communities aimed at bringing together people to buy fresh food directly from local farmers and food makers. 3 kinds of people make an assembly happen: the host, the producers, and the clients. The producers sell directly to the clients through the food assembly online market. Hosts organize the weekly online shop and the local pickup market. There's no middleman. Members pay the food producer directly, allowing them to earn over 80% for their work, in comparison to 15 or 25% which they would earn through supermarkets. You also have transport. Cars, for example, BlaBlaCar is the world's largest long-distance ride-sharing community. BlaBlaCar connects drivers and passengers willing to travel together between cities and share the cost of the journey. Members must register and create a personal online profile, which includes ratings and reviews by the members, social network verification, and rate of response. There's also bicycles. A bicycle sharing system is a service in which bicycles are made available for shared use to individuals on a very short-term basis. The bike share scheme allows people to borrow a bike from point A and return it to a point B. Many bike share systems offer subscriptions that make the first 30 or 45 minutes of use either free or very inexpensive, which encouraging use as transportation. This allows bikes to serve several users per day. The Hangzhou public bicycle program and the Velib in Paris are among the largest bicycle sharing systems in the worldwide. Crowdfunding is another practice, and it's the practice of funding a project or venture by raising monetary contributions from a large number of people. It is a form of alternative finance which has emerged outside the traditional financial system. Today, crowdfunding is often performed through internet websites such as Kickstarter or Indiegogo. You also have knowledge sharing. Knowledge sharing is an activity through which knowledge is exchanged among people, friends, families, communities, or organizations. Knowledge Plaza is a knowledge sharing platform. Knowledge Plaza's purpose is to help knowledge blossom across corporate silos and connect people and knowledge. Flows of knowledge increasingly transcend company and geographical boundaries. They also transcend silos and tools. And you also have rental property, so like for cars, storage, laundry, or objects. Car2Go provides car sharing in Europe and North American cities. The company offers vehicles and features one-way point-to-point rentals. Users are charged by the minute with hourly and daily rates available. The specificity of Car2Go is that the service forgoes the typical centralized rental offices. Cars are user accessed wherever parked via downloadable smartphone app. So what are the benefits of the sharing economy? The sharing economy offers the community numerous advantages. Cheaper goods and services, so the ownership and employment vanish by using something or someone only when necessary. The sharing economy cuts out the middleman, which makes the goods and services cheaper. Creates extra income for providers. The sharing economy enables owners to unlock the potential value of an item by sharing it when it's not in use. Creates new and better opportunities. The sharing economy allows access to things that might not be practical to own or obtain for certain people. It offers access to such things with a low price and few risks. Creates a stronger community. The sharing economy thrives in trust-building efforts. These help participants see one another as equals, building constructive relationships where none existed previously. However, the sharing economy has raised fears as well and will have to face a couple of challenges in the future. For example, privacy and safety concerns. People have to renounce some privacy. For example, when they rent their house on Airbnb, they basically host strangers into their home. Although the owners trust their tenants to be respectful and law-abiding, they cannot make sure that they will follow through. Furthermore, taxi services and other services require license or an abidance by consumer protection regulations. There's no or few guarantees. When people share their resources with others, they also assume the risk of non-payment or that items they rent will be damaged. There's also cooperation with others. The sharing economy requires close cooperation between people on both sides of the transaction. It requires making trade-offs. People cannot behave as they do in the classic economy. So, want to thank you for your attention and happy learning.